Good day everyone, my name is Candy Doliantes and for today's video, we will talk about the Philippine pop culture, ang pinaka-edition. And for this topic, we will talk about 7 cultures that Filipino always had. So without further ado, let's start. First culture is the resiliency of the Filipino. So Filipino are known for its resiliency throughout the world. And we all know that despite of the calamities and disasters that Filipinos encounter, we can't deny the fact that after all of that, Filipinos are still standing and still hoping for a better day to come. So for example of this is the Bagyong Ondoy, Yolanda, Odette, and many more to mention are the ones who bring devastating damage in our country and to our fellow countrymen. But despite all of that, we still manage to stand and go on to life. So Filipinos learn to appreciate what they have, make the most of it, and tolerate difficulties. The next one will be, so the second culture that we will talk about is the part of the family. Filipinos take pride in their families. So in the Philippines, it is family first. So whether you are a part of the immediate family or you belong to the third or the fourth generation, you are treated as a family member. And sometimes even the closest of friends are considered family too, which is true. And that's how loving and passionate Filipinos is when it comes to family and friends. Once they form bonds to someone, they give value to it. The third one, we will talk about the spiritual part. Filipinos are very religious. So the Filipino are known for their strong religious faith. Even in the midst of the most trying moments of their collective history, their faith remains steadfast. The isolation brought by the COVID-19 pandemic did not stop the Filipino Catholic faithful from expressing their faith but made it stronger. Despite of the pandemic that we had, Filipinos still managed to go to this online service just to show their faith towards God. So we can say that Filipinos are very religious on that part. Next is the Filipinos are very respectful. So respect is a very important part of Filipino culture. So we show respect to our elders, parents, grandparents, older siblings, relatives, friends, and teachers. So listening respectfully to your parents and teachers, using mano po to request for blessings from your elder relative. The fifth one will be the Filipinos the Filipino value tradition and culture. So they usually set aside a specific day for a certain celebration like festivals, birthday parties, reunions, and etc. And of course, every gathering is dedicated to keeping up with each other over some foods or like very grand foods. And it is also a chance to gather your loved ones that is far from you and have this quality time by celebrating and having fun of a specific event. Actually, there are more cultures that the Filipino had, but I guess that will be all for today's video. So I hope you learned something and thank you for listening. I guess this is a goodbye. So see you and God bless.